Hello to all the hair besties in the land. Today is kind of a paranormal hair activity situation. Look at the ground. Take a look. So I am going on the floor, getting down and dirty today because it's gonna get real. As you can see, there's many developers from many different brands here, and I am gonna swatch out my Mydentity Demi Permanent Color Express Toner in Pearl. So the color of the Pearl Express Toner is a violet base, but over blonde hair, you should get a very nice pearly blonde. So I have put all the color 1:2 ratio with the developer. I have not mixed them yet. I'm gonna do 2 at a time, time it for 5 minutes, rinse, time these 2 for 5 minutes, rinse, time this one for 5 minutes, and then this one 5 minutes and rinse, because the processing time is 5 minutes. These brands of developer, I did cover them up because we love every brand. We love everybody. Every brand developer is dedicated for their color. Today we are using Guy Tang Mydentity because of course I developed Mydentity and I love Mydentity, and this is the dedicated 6-volume developer designated to use with the Mydentity Pearl. I'm only going to color half of it, leaving the natural out. These are 100% human hair. What you will find is that every developer, the color comes out differently. If you look at some of the ingredients, it has different buffers, mineral oils, aloe, and those type of ingredients, a conditioning ingredient that is designed to go with the color line. This is designed to go with their color line. Those of you guys who use these brands can tell by the bottle and packaging what they are. We love every brand, and I'm going to say that again. This is not about that. This is more about why it's important to use the designated developer with the color line so you get promised results each and every time. I'm going to mix, and after I apply, I'm going to put the timer on it. So I'm just going to start from here and just paint down. Making sure I kind of go up and down so I can saturate. I'm just going to go right here in the middle so that we can see which one goes darker, which one makes it more violet. A lot of times when people complain about products not performing, they're not using the designated developer. People tend to blame the company, like, oh, the color didn't work. Well, did you follow the instructions? So now that's fully saturated, we're gonna start the timer. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we're on the second one. So this is the developer we're using. This developer doesn't go with Mydentity color, so I'm experiencing some clumping, and now it's slightly kind of runny, so that's good to know. Take a notice the difference between this and this one. Look how runny this one looks. See, and this one's a little bit too thick and creamy. All of these developers are designed to work with demi-permanent or deposit only, so that's why I chose these developers. So now I'm moving on to the next developer. This one's actually discontinued, but it's a 6-volume developer. It's a little bit frothy. Another reason why your application is going to be very different when it's a different texture. Will it penetrate the same? Will it give you the same results that it's supposed to be promised? Okay. This one's been on, it has another 4 minutes. This one has another 2 minutes, and this one has, of course, almost 5 minutes. But as you can see, this one's getting really, really dark. I'm not going to get started on these yet because I think it's important that I rinse these out so nobody gets a head start. Another thing that I've noticed as I have let these color process, the developers all smell really different. Oh, I actually don't really know if I like that smell over here. Yeah, they smell very different. The viscosity of the product is very different. Obviously, if you guys have used Mydentity, this one smells like lavender because I formulate with the lavender fragrance. So they're still damp. I have rinsed them. They look very different. This one's darker, this one's a little bit lighter, and this one has more violet tone to it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and mix this developer with Mydentity Pearl. Consistency of the product is really important with the performance, and I think that the reason why I'm doing this is because I want you guys to see that there is a difference when you use the dedicated developer, because you're actually enjoying the fragrance that's designed to work with the line, and you also will enjoy the consistency a lot more. I'm applying it, I'm spreading it out. The consistency is okay, it spreads well. The next one is the Guy Tang Mydentity 6-volume dedicated developer. Of course, it's mixed 1 to 2. As I mix it, you can see that it mixes very well together. It has a nice lavender fragrance. You guys see how when it goes on, it just kind of glides on more smoothly. There's less thickness and clumping. It's very easy to penetrate. Okay, now that's fully saturated, we're gonna time for 5 minutes. I mix it with this developer here, and I already applied it, but what I've noticed is that it's very thick. It's gonna be very hard to penetrate the hair and spread the product. I'm not enjoying as a toner to spread this on damp hair. Alright guys, so we are back with all of the developer lined up with all the extensions. I used the Guy Tang Mydentity Demi Permanent Express Toner in Pearl Blonde. This is made to tone blonde hair, a level 10 blonde. I want you guys to take a look first at the swatch that's made in the swatch book. We have titanium, pearl, golden sand, misty moth, and blush. As I put the pearl next to the extensions here, you can see that the closest match would be the Mydentity developer. I'm gonna put it up here on my arm here so you can see that it's a pearl color, but it's a little bit kind of mauvey pearl. There's a lot of pink gray tones in there. It looks nothing like the pearl swatch. If you're gonna use this developer, use it with its color line. Okay, so this next developer is over here. You can see it doesn't match. This one almost looks kind of pinky as well. This is the next one. This developer is a 6-volume developer as well, just like Mydentity. But if you're looking at it next to all of these colors, you would notice how purpley this color looks. I mean, it's a pretty color, but I think that if you told them they're gonna be a pearl blonde and they end up with this purple color, they'll be like, why is my hair so purple? Up against all of it, this one looks closest to the swatch. It looks like a blonde color. You're getting true to tone result. So this is this developer. So you can see that this one is super pink. The one that really got me a little bit kind of shook was this one. Not only did the fragrance and the smell was quite fascinating, but this one, for some reason, it came out really gray. You're literally looking at gray, pink. This is a pearl blonde. This is purple. Look nothing alike. If you're not mixing it with a designated developer, you're like, oh my god, you're playing a guessing game. What's gonna happen? All of these products are great, and they're great when they're used with their brand. You think the company is just trying to make money off of you by buying their product, but coming from my side, developing Mydentity color, I work with a chemist, and we only test everything with a designated developer, so all the colors will be consistent. But when you start using different developer, that's when things shift. Always use the designated developer. The end! Click thumbs up, leave comments below, tell me what you think about this. Experimentation is kind of like a same color, different developer challenge. I think it's kind of fun, don't you? If you guys are a hairstylist and have questions about Mydentity hair color, join the Hair Besties community on Facebook. I'm gonna leave the link below. It's a private group for hairstylists, so you guys can have conversations with each other, help each other out. You get to share formulas and pictures. Link right down here so you guys can follow it, okay? Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and leave comments below. Love you guys. Subscribe.